Good afternoon, everyone. I am just wrapping up my day. I had workshops with my wonderful, amazing staff, and we did some demonstrations of massage and acupuncture and electrical stim and cupping. And now I'm here to talk to you all about knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. This is TCM Tip Tuesday. For those of you that don't know, my name is Elizabeth Martin, and I am a licensed acupuncturist and owner of Hands-On Acupuncture and Massage Therapy PC. So one of the things that I love about Chinese medicine is that we study the elements, which the five elements are basically they're a team of things in nature that work together to create a network. So what I love about that is I use my team in order to help our strengths and our weaknesses. So through Chinese medicine, you can figure out what your superpowers are, your strengths, or your weaknesses. And what you do is you can surround yourself with a team of people that will complement your weaknesses. Maybe that will be their strengths. And that's something that I love about my team, is that we all have different personalities and different things that drive us, but we all have that common goal of helping the patient and educating them in any way possible. You will place certain things within your home in a way where it energetically fits within nature. So it's the same concept within Chinese medicine as when we are looking at a person or a personality, we are looking at their strengths based off of the elements. So there is earth, water, fire, metal, and water. And the idea is that we want to have all of these elements working in harmony to create a community. So you can apply the five elements to a personality type, who you are in the world. What are your strengths and what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? Some people have superpowers and they can be great at one thing and then maybe not so great at other things. My superpower is creating a culture and really helping to maintain the practice and helping my patients with a loving and caring vibe, but also my employees. But my weakness is I'm not so great with numbers. So from a Chinese medicine standpoint, I'm a very earth person. I am very grounded and I love to surround myself with people. I'm the center of it all. Earth is the season of the late summer, so we are in Earth. We are approaching Earth time now. An Earth person is very friendly and loving, but a weakness in an Earth person is they can overthink too much, where they get stomach issues. And when you think about Earth from a Chinese medicine standpoint, the Earth represents your digestion. So did you ever think about something and worry about it so much that it affects your gut? This is an imbalance in the Earth element. The next element is fire. So summer is the fire season. Someone that's a fire person is super motivated and driven and gets a whole bunch of stuff done, but a weakness in a fire person is that they burn themselves out. They burn themselves at the candle at both ends, if you ever heard that expression. So a fire person is very energetic and very friendly, but maybe when they're not so grounded, they can have anxiety where it affects their heart, because the fire element is the heart and the vessels in Chinese medicine. So something that can help you is balancing yourself out with, if you're a fire person, with an earth person, because earth grounds fire. The idea behind this is, and I can speak as a business owner, as a practitioner, when I'm treating my patients, when we are diagnosing, we are looking at these five elements. So if a person that's coming to me and they are deficient in fire, that can show that they are depressed. Or if somebody maybe has an excess of fire, it's going to show, and maybe they're a fire type person. So I'll see that they're prone to anxiety, prone to heart palpitations, maybe they have insomnia. These are some of the weaknesses that happen. These are some of the weaknesses in a fire type person. I can go through all the elements. So then we have a water type person. So water type is represented of the kidney and bladder in Chinese medicine. So kidney and bladder is in charge of the aspect of your back, so kidney and bone. So if you are deficient in water, maybe you have a weakness in your back, and possibly you have a hard time with direction in your life, because kidney is the foundation. It's the start and the beginning of the cycle, and its kidney aspect is your jing, your essence. It comes from birth, from when you're conceived, but it also, when you have more of a kidney deficiency, that's towards the end of your life. So this is a water type. But what I love about water type people is they're super strong, just like water can be super strong. If you think about a river, it can break through any material, even rock, if it's strong and steady. But water also can take shape in any form. So water, what's great about them is they're very flexible. They go, they can go with the flow, and they're super friendly. But a weakness in water is maybe they are too internally thinking. Maybe they often can get depressed if they don't surround themselves with people that where they're interacting. They can easily get isolated. So water type is I have a water type that works with me in my practice, and what I love about him is that he is super go with the flow and always has like an internal knowing. Demetria, I like your water. It's just really super interesting, and water type would be great to go with someone like fire type because they help balance each other out. The next element is metal. If you're a metal type, this is somebody that is more like a yogi, like a yoga person, that is super into detail. You're super into like constantly refining and breaking down things. The metal time of the year is fall time. So a metal person can be very detail oriented. They're constantly refining things, but they're also like that internal yogi where they're just are super spiritual. This would be a metal type person. Somebody who is a metal type, their weakness would be that they can have lung issues because metal is associated with the lung and the large intestine. They may have a hard time of letting go of things. So it's just really super interesting to think about Chinese psychology when you're looking at the elements. It could help you with knowing yourself so that you can surround yourself with people that balance you out, and just knowing like, okay, if this is my weakness, maybe I should work on that. Work on, if I'm a fire type and I constantly burn myself out, make sure you add more water things in your life, like surround yourself with the beach, be mindful about slowing down. I'm an earth type, so I have a tendency to worry often, so I try to balance that out through meditation, through acupuncture. All right, the next one, my husband is a wood type. So wood is representing the spring aspect. So a wood type person is somebody that's super motivated. If you think about trees growing, they start from a small sprout. There's a tremendous amount of uprush, a motivation that happens during the springtime. You get these really green things, and then things grow quickly. Wood type is a little bit more grounded. They're a little bit more motivated, and they like to work quickly and work hard, and they're super athletic. But one of the wood's weaknesses is that they are quick to anger. And if they don't outwardly express their anger, it can affect them internally. And they're one of those people that maybe things affect them, and maybe they hold it inside and hold it inside and hold it inside, and then they burst. So somebody with a wood type imbalance will show, or wood type personality, their weakness is within the emotions, because wood and liver is in charge of free flow of qi within the body, of all of qi. What's linked to liver is the gallbladder. Liver, gallbladder is wood. Gallbladder is in charge of decision making. So if somebody is deficient in wood, maybe they have a hard time making decisions in their life. So it's super interesting. I love Chinese medicine because I can apply it to a lot of things. Thank you guys for watching. If you are interested to know what your strengths and weaknesses are, you can go ahead and go to my website. It's www.handsonacupuncture.com. And there is a link that'll pop up to take the quiz, and then you can figure out what is your predominant personality type as far as Chinese medicine, what is your predominant Chinese medicine element. And just so you know, not everybody is just one element. You have a combination of all of them. This quiz is just really to show you what is your more predominant one. And, it all is about finding a balance and finding your place in the world. So if you are a wood type, something that fuels wood is fire, so surround yourself with those people, and you may have already done that, just knowing just naturally what you're attracted to. But it's just super interesting to get an idea of what your strengths and weaknesses are, so you can figure out from a health standpoint, but also from a business standpoint, from a friend standpoint, and a relationship standpoint. So again, just go to my website, www.handsonacupuncture.com, and then we can let you know, and you will get a PDF of each element, and it'll let you know which element you are, and little meditations you can do to help compensate your weaknesses. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry about the little glitch. Thank you for joining me for TCM Tip Tuesday, and until next week, have a great day, guys. Bye.